thinking I'm just going to put a few thoughts here on YouTube to share my excitement for the outdoors, my excitement for camping, wild camping, bike packing. And I'm quite new on this journey, but I like to share what happens, where I've been or where I'm going. So, thank you. I'm off to Hawkston Park today, doing about 25k on the bike. Started off very sunny this morning, now it's a bit cloudy, and I'll show you my bike. Don't know how dangerous this is, filming and riding my bike, but I'm on a quiet lane, so I don't think it's an issue. And I'm a grown man, I've been riding the bike for a while, so I don't think that's a problem. I've got the Vitus Substance bike. It's quite new, very used to mountain biking. I thought I'd get something that rolls a bit quicker so I can do some long distance riding this summer. So this is my setup. Cheeky little roller, got a bag on the back. Been planning on doing some bike packing. Little bag here, I keep just tools, body clock. In here I've got a spare inner tube, but I can fit my cooking kit, and I was keeping my tarp and bike cover in there. And then I have got a little bag for the handlebars, which I kept my sleeping bag on when I went out the other day, but it was really big. It's a big 4-season North Face sleeping bag, and it was too heavy. It was dropping down and touching the wheel. So I'd have a think probably about how I would pack my sleeping bag in future. I think I'll keep it in my backpack and then maybe keep my tent on the front. I don't know if anyone would agree with that, but I like to get out, so I'm just getting out at the moment. I'm just going to cook some food, get some tasty noodles on the go. I've got a new cook set, got a chair here. I think it's definitely my luxury item there. And yeah, let's set up and see what we can cook up then. Cool, I'm just going to put up my chair. This is a Helinox ground chair, fantastic chair, really light. I think it's about 400 grams, something like that. You'll have to check it out. It's really low, it's a bit wide, but I don't think that matters too much because it is so light. So, just going to make a little bit of food, a few noodles, using a little alcohol stove. It's hard to tell it's on, but it is definitely on. There we go. I've got some like a little grill for it. I'm just going to put this together. Put that over the top there. That's enough to put my pot on there. And I've got a little toast pot. 550 I think it is, which can sit on there. It's not quite a wild camp, but it's just a little trip out. Just drying my stuff. So I'm soaked after that long bike ride. I came in under this tree actually just because it started to rain a little bit. But we're just off the road, just having a little bit of a break, some food. Got my little cup here, boiling away. Water to boil. It's the first time I've used this pot, and so I'm not sure how well it's going to go. If I give you a little idea of what I've actually been doing, that might help. Hi, my name's Billy again. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a breakdown on what I've been doing, what I'm getting more and more interested in, which is just being outside. It's lovely, you know, just to get away. During the situation we have now, you can't really do a lot, so I'm one of many that are doing this. I know. I don't know how well this video is going to be received, but I just thought it'd be nice to document stuff just for posterity. I've always been into the outdoors. When I was a kid, I used to love, you know, camouflage, running around the woods, playing army, making bases, all this kind of stuff. And it brings back a huge amount of memory for me, so I'll continue to do it. It's just a nice little escape really. I don't need to escape. It's just nice to get away and find new hobbies. I used a bivvy last year, so I wanted to go out and do some wild camping. So I went out and bought myself a bivvy, a Dutch Army hooped bivvy. In the summer it was good. It was difficult to do when I was out, just because it's small and there's no room in there whatsoever. You couldn't swing your body around, never mind a cat in something like that. But it is stealthy. So I got a tarp, and I used a tarp to put over the top, with just a pitch over the top of it. It was really good in the morning. No condensation on the bivvy whatsoever, but it was the tarp was absolutely covered, and I guess that's just a case of the tarp collected it, so it didn't go on me. I had an inflatable army mat, a self-inflated mat, which was uncomfortable at best. It offered a bit of protection from the cold, I guess, from the floor, but it was just shit. It was rubbish. So what I have done this year is I've upgraded my stuff. I went out and bought a DD 3x3 tarp. Sorry, just checking on my my water here that I'm boiling for my pot noodle. The DD tarp is fantastic. It's huge. It was a lot better than the cheap thing that I had before. I went out recently, put the bivvy up with my bike, had the tarp. My mistake was I pitched it on a bit of a slope, so as soon as I started to go to sleep, I started to kind of roll out of the bivvy area. It was raining. It wasn't the best. I had it was rubbish, and at that point I thought, I need to get a tent. I think I need to look at a tent. The bivvy's not working for me. I think in the summer it was fantastic, but to go out in colder nights and just have a more relaxing time, I think I just needed that space. It was a huge amount of stuff to carry on my bike as well, to the point where I was packed up and I was almost needed to carry something and strap more things to my bike, and I only really had the back bag and the front bag on my bike to do anything with. So I'm just going to check on this water. Yeah, it's boiling. Okay, back. A bit cold now. So yeah, my bivvy, it was good. It was great for stealth camping, but I've decided to put it up for sale, see if I can get a bit of money back, and I have ordered a new tent. I've gone for the Nature Hike Cloud Up 2. I just think it'd be easier. It's very lightweight and I can just chuck it in my bag. Bivvy being light and stealthy wasn't becoming stealthy because it was just too much to carry in my bag. I understand with a little tent, even though it is a 2-man tent, it's about 1500 grams, and you can split the poles out, but we'll see when I get there. Anyway, it's coming shortly, so I'll give you a little whirl. That night out with my bivvy the other day was a real wake-up call, to be fair. I was rolling down, I was rolling out. The tarp I put up was just such a dreadful setup. I had walking poles to prop up one end. I had my bike in there. It was just too much. Okay, and I really want to do a lot of camping out. I really want to see my friends and do some camping out as soon as we're allowed out, do some adventure stuff, and just want to ditch everything and go and enjoy the wild, really. Adventure with my friends, and it's nice to do it on my own, but I've got friends in different places, and if anyone wants to drop a comment and say that they're doing something, and I'd more than happy to get involved with anything, really. It's just great to meet like-minded people. Yeah, so what I've done today, is I've boiled some pot noodle in a little stove, Trangia stove I think it's called, with a toast pot. I bought that because I had a cheap little pot with an Amazon little deal with a cooking set, all in one little bag. But you're carrying the canister, you don't know how much gas is left in the canister, and it took ages to boil. I think if I'd got a stove, it could have been better. I know there's different makes out there that people rave about, but for me this one was cheap. I just thought I'd give it a go, and it's brilliant. It boils so quickly. This little toast pot I've got boiled the water then in felt like about a minute. I'd only been talking for 2 seconds and it boiled already. The only issue I've got really is I didn't have anything to pick it up because it gets hot, so I used my biking gloves, and the windshield I use is just a tin foil thing. It's a bit crap. I pulled one of the little magnet things off already, so yeah, but I guess it is what it is, you know, you don't need the best gear to get out there. I don't want to be one of these all the gear no idea type of guys, but I do have a love for it, and I love all the gadgets and things you can that you can use, so I will start recording a bit more, posting a few more videos of different experiences, and hopefully you guys can, you know, take what you want from it. Okay, right, I'm off, all packed up. Short video, don't know how informative it was, but yeah, crack on, have a great day. Taxi.